Hello and welcome to REDLOGIC. In this video, I am going to give a brief tutorial on just simple redstone mechanics. I feel that some people jumping into redstone don't quite grasp what's going on, so this is the reason I'm creating the video. So, when using redstone, you have power sources and you have devices, and you use the power sources to activate the devices. So, a few examples of a power source. You have a lever, pressure plate, redstone torch, and a button. There are a few more, but these are the most simple. And a power source is any item, or entity, or thing, or something that gives redstone dust a current. So, as you can see here, they all activate the redstone, and this is a redstone torch. It works, but it's always on. That's why I didn't have it connected to the circuit. Oh, and you can turn them off with some fancy stuff. And over here we have devices, and a device is activated by redstone, a redstone current. So we got a piston, a dispenser, some doors, and some good stuff down there. So as you can see, every time I activate the lever, and the devices are activated. So those there's more devices that can be activated, but those are the most common. At least those are the most common for what I use. And so we are going to describe how a power source will create a powered block. And I'm going to use this blue wool to represent a powered block. Powered block is any sorry about that. Let me drink my coffee. This is nice coffee. A powered block is any block containing a power source or a block attached to a power source. So in this example we have our redstone torch, which is the power source. So any block attached to the power source, which would be, for example, a redstone torch powers up. So this would be the block attached to the power source. So now that is a powered block, and that is the reason why these redstone lamps are lit up. And it can a powered block can also be the block containing the power source. So the power source in this case, once again, is the redstone torch, and this invisible block here is a powered block. So that's why it's powering here and here. So we're gonna put wool there. So those are the powered blocks. It's not powering this one because redstone does not power the block that it is attached to. You'll see that down here. Alright, so another good example. This is a redstone torch, and this time I just have it placed on this block, and that is why this block is not powered. So the powered block in this example is here, because it is powering this, this, and this, and that is because it is above the redstone torch. And then you have this invisible block once again, which is powering this and this. So over here we have a redstone lever, and a redstone lever is when it goes on and off, it creates the block that it's attached to is now a powered block. So this block right here is a powered block, and it is powering this, this, and this. And the block itself, which contains the lever, is also a powered block. So it is powering this, this, and this. And then we have a redstone block here, and a redstone block is always powered. So, for example, and there's no way to turn it off. There's some fancy redstone mechanics that we'll get into later, but there's no way to turn it off, and itself is a powered block. So, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's why those are powered. And then you have your redstone current. The redstone current, I have created by placing a redstone torch, will power this, will only power the block below it. And see, now that creates a powered block here, which in turn powers this, this, and this. So that's redstone at its most simplistic. When I build with redstone, I usually almost always use redstone torches because, I don't know, I just feel like there's more logic behind the redstone torch than there is the redstone dust. So over here I have made a little bit of an example. Redstone can travel up to 15 blocks, so as you can see, this is 15 blocks, and at the 15th block you can see it's got like a little shimmer right there, and then it stops. And that's why the lamp is not lit, because after 15 blocks the current dies and it won't continue the current anymore. And as you can see by my example over here, I think it was this one, all of the blocks, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we go over here, we have a redstone current. That means it will power the block below it, this block to the left, the block to the right, which we can use and go like this, and the block below it. So that's why these pistons are erect, if you will. So I think that is pretty much it for now. If you have any comments, just let them go, and I will try to answer them as best I can. Thank you, and goodbye.